What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to I'm Just DK. Let's just dive into the video and I'm gonna chop it back with you guys real quick.
It's been brought to my attention about your nails, and I've had a few complaints from patients and from staff members as well.
After just 1 week at the hospital, her mega nails have landed her dozens of complaints.
How's my nails unprofessional?
Because it's impacting your performance in order for you to deliver that quality care. You're interacting with the patients. You have to assess injuries with your hands. You wear PPE.
First of all, you know what's rude? When someone's having a conversation with you and you feel the need to record yourself while having a conversation with that person. You know, that's what's rude. Second of all, it's the aesthetics as well. You're working in a hospital, like, you know, at the end of the day. And working in a hospital, you need to really be more flexible in terms of moving around. So of course, your nails are going to be a distraction in terms of putting in gloves and whatnot. But yeah, let's get into it, you know?
So the nails can actually pierce through the gloves.
Like, come on, like really, like, it's work, you know? It's work. Yeah, you know, so you know why I say, you know why this is like, for instance, right? I used to like wearing pinky rings, yeah, all the time. And of course, when I started getting older, especially in my profession as well, right? I always wear gloves, right? So I knew that I couldn't wear rings no more because it doesn't make sense, like taking off the ring, putting in the gloves, taking off the rings, putting in the gloves. I just said, you know what, bro, there's no point having none of that no more because it's a distraction, you get me? And that's not even being in the hospital. This is just me giving a service, you feel me? And I wear gloves, right? What, the whole nails, bro, like, it's a major distraction, you know what I mean?
You're dealing with quite a lot of, you know, patients. It's to protect the patients and it's also to protect you.
But most of the time I'm wearing gloves. The glove is not cheap, so the patient doesn't see my nails. Like, I'm actually doing my job. I've never had any issue about my nails or anything. I've not heard any complaint from anyone.
Yes, but I understand what...
You can't be doing your job if someone's trying to tell you what not to do at your job. That's not doing your job. Doing your job is you being cooperative to your manager. You're not doing your job if you're talking back. They are paying you for your time. They are asking you, please do not come with all of this long nails. It's a distraction. They're trying to find a pleasant way to tell you that your nails are a distraction. Regardless if it is not to you, it is a distraction to them and the patients. And quite frankly, it's quite ratchet. You know, if they can find a way to say your nails is ratchet, they will tell you it's ratchet. So let me be the one to tell you that your nails are ratchet. Please don't come with those ratchet nails to work.
You're saying about you've not had any complaints, but the complaints come to me. I am management, you're the nurse.
Right, but if they have any problem, they should come to me.
They didn't feel appropriate to come to you. They decided
Right, well, it's not...
I mean, look at you. They're scared. Alright, serious note, like, this is what I'm talking about, attitude that needs to be addressed, right? Because at the end of the day, if your manager can't talk to you, how can a patient talk to you? Look at the way you're having a conversation with your manager. How could a patient come and talk to you? Especially a patient that's probably going through something, you know, they're coming to the hospital, they're going through, you think they have the time to be getting into an argument with you about your nails? They're going to go to your manager and speak to your manager about it. That's what managers are for. You do know that though, right? Managers are to make sure the working environment is safe for staff members and the patients, you know? So this is a clear example of a hyena mindset. Hyena mindset, entitlement, hyena mindset.
Oh.
Which is why the complaints have come to me as the manager.
Okay, but you guys are talking about your own preference.
Well, I did say it is a preference to cut it short.
Getting her nails done is one way she takes care of her mental health. and she will not let anyone take that away from her.
What I'm getting at is that it is impacting your quality of work.
But let me remind you, it's not on the policy, so I don't know why you're actually making a meeting about nails when there's a lot of things.
No, there's no
when there's
nail policy.
Look at this. But don't get the hyena mad. Don't get the hyena mad. They're gonna want to fight. I mean, come on, man. Like, it's only your nails, man. You can unclip the nails, put it in a little, I don't know, container and whatnot. Then when you finish work, take your nails out of the container and put it back, click it back in or something. If it's not a click on, then you shouldn't allow your nails to stop you from getting this money. You shouldn't allow your nails to stop you from getting this money, bro. Is it that deep? The same way you're thinking, is my nails that deep? Is it really that deep for you to crash out over your nails, man? Come on, man. You know? And I'm going to tell you this right now. Just by the way she's talking back, there's definitely no fathers in the household.
But there's a capability policy, which means where you are not capable of doing your job in the...
I mean, look at those lashes. Those lashes are a hell of a distraction, bro. Like, imagine having a conversation with someone and they have a lash like this. Like, every time they blink, it's like, bow, 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 bow. It's like, bro, it's such a distraction. It's like, come on. Like, he's even giving you grace with the eyelash, because the eyelash are distraction, really and truly, you know what I mean? You know, because every time you're probably talking to a patient, you probably got to make sure the eye, I don't know, the lash ain't, you know, going over the eyeballs, and, you know, you always got to do something like this or something like, you know, you know when they gotta go like that. Imagine having a conversation with a patient, you're like this. Come on, man.
Correct manner, then that is an issue, which is why I brought you here, because I've risk assessed the situation, and as I've highlighted quite plainly, is that there is a potential for your nails to pierce through the gloves, and then there's no longer that barrier or protection between you and the patient.
She was also fired from her last job because of this reason.
You need to understand your duties as an employee, my duties as your employer.
I know my duties very much, and you know what? It's actually so funny that you guys are actually focusing on my nails that got nothing to do with this, but there's literally a lot of issue going on in this workplace.
So
How
we
come?
can address the issues as a separate matter, but we're here talking about
No,
the
we're going
nails.
to talk about it right now.
No, but we're talking about your nails, because I'm saying, in my personal
personal opinion, right?
Yes.
It's not on the policy though. It's not on the policy.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I feel sorry for that manager. The fact that you're dealing with this individual, and this type of individual is making it worse for other females that has the same, you know, as this individual. Because look at the back chat. Look at the way she's speaking back. Look at the way she's not taking, you know, orders, unruly, but at the same time want to be paid for her time, for unruly behavior. I mean, look at this, bro. This is really pathetic when you think about it, you know? And what's scary about this is she's actually being serious by defending her nails. That's what's so scary about it. If you talk to another sensible female, you know, with a father figure in the household, she wouldn't even be in a position to be arguing over the nails, because her dad or her mother and her father, her parents, would have done installed that being respectable is the most important thing that you need to have in society. This shows no respect, no regards, especially with health and safety, with what the guy said as well. You have a long nails and you put a gloves in, you're dealing with a client, and then your gloves all of a sudden rips. You are exposing whatever you have to the client, and the client is exposing whatever the client has to you. So regardless, it's not a safe environment. Like a doctor, imagine a doctor doing surgery and she has a long ass nose with her gloves on trying to do surgeries. They're going to stop and say, no, that's unacceptable, man. You know, that's not safe. What's the difference with you? You work in the hospital. And it's crazy to the fact that this guy has patient even talking to this person. And she's filming it at the same time. We're going to give this video to you. HR is going to laugh at you, bro. They're going to laugh at you, bro. You're going to give this to HR. And first of all, HR doesn't even represent the employees like that. HR really more represents the company. because it's more profitable to be in the company side than the employees. So at the end of the day, you're really by yourself, but you're making it worse as well by even arguing back. Just take off your goddamn nails, bro. Or if you don't even like the fact that you can't wear nails at your workplace, then quit and go to a workplace where they don't mind you having nails. It's that simple. But no, you want to be there because you like the money. You want to get the money, right? So then if you want to get the money, then you get me, you got to follow orders, you know? Or if you don't want to follow orders, then be an entrepreneur. Start your own business. It's really that simple, guys, you know? It's really, really that simple. Life is so simple. You feel me? But we have hyenas like this, you know, that's going to complicate it.
There's no such thing as a nails policy, but there's a capability policy. If you cannot do your job,
You say I can't do my job.
brought you in today to have an
I'm perfect when it comes to my job.
with you. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about your nails, on how that is impacting your duty.
After hours of arguing, she stormed out and threatened to call the cops on the manager.
You really can't make this up, man, you know. Let's think about it. We're about to write a policy, and then someone says, oh yeah, hey, make sure you add no long nails, you know, at work in the policy. Like, who's really gonna write that in the policy, bro? Does that make sense? This is a real definition of entitled mindset, disrespect, unruly, you know, unapproachable, because she does look unapproachable. Them lashes are very, very intimidating. Imagine having a conversation with someone that have a long lashes like that, you know, it just reminds you of a clown. You feel me? So you're just not really gonna take them serious, because technically they don't even take their own appearance serious. So why are you gonna take them serious or take the conversation that you're having with them serious, you know? The scary part of it is them not understanding fully what has been said to them. They just want to be combative. They just want to be argumentative. They just want to prove a point. But guys, let me know what you guys think about it. You know, is the manager wrong for telling her to take the nails off? Or is she wrong for not taking the nails off? I mean, let me know. Like, I would love to know you guys' opinions. So put it down in the comment section. Also, make sure you like this video. It's going to definitely help the algorithm. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay blessed. Peace. Bow.